This is our pre-AP chemistry preview, remembering information and ideas that you learned in middle school. In this case, the classes of matter, elements, compounds, and mixtures. Chemistry is the study of matter and energy and the interaction between matter and energy. Matter is anything we could call stuff. Matter can be in the solid, liquid, or gaseous form. Let's talk about solids for a moment. Solids are, we say, condensed. The particles that make up solids are squeezed together and they don't move. The particles just vibrate in place, very, very small vibrations. And the solid, therefore, keeps its shape and it can't be compressed. It keeps its volume. Solids are not fluid. They do not flow like water. Now liquids. This is an image of what we think solids look like down on the smallest atomic level. Now liquids. Liquids are also condensed, so they keep their volume. But the particles of liquids can move around each other. They're not fixed in place. And so this is a kind of an idealized picture of an instantaneous picture of what liquids would look like on the smallest particle level. And finally, gases. Gases are not condensed phases, so they can fill up any container. Just imagine a foul-smelling gas being released in a room. Well, you can soon smell it in any part of the room. Neither the shape nor the volume of a gas is fixed because the particles of gas are in constant, fast, random motion. And here's an idealized picture of a gas. Notice that the gases are easy to compress because the particles are really, really far apart and they're moving very, very fast. In fact, relative to the size, these particles of gas are really too close together. It's not a very good diagram in that respect. Chemistry. Let's talk about matter. Solids, liquids, and gases can be elements, compounds, or mixtures. All three are possible. Elements. There are 90 or so naturally occurring elements. We'll see over 100 on the periodic table. Elements are the building blocks of all matter. An element is made of only one kind of atom or atomic particle. So this is a pure substance because it has only one kind of atom in it. Elements are represented by chemical symbols. For instance, this is a picture of sulfur, and it's represented by the capital letter S. Just one letter here. Some elements are represented by two letters, a capital letter and a lowercase letter. Compounds. Compounds are made of atoms or more than one element. The elements combine in definite proportions. Pure compounds have fixed properties like melting and boiling points, refractive indices, densities, and so forth. This is one kind of compound. This is iron 2 sulfide. It's a compound of iron and sulfur. Now mixtures. Mixtures, unlike the other two elements and compounds, mixtures are not pure substances. They're made of two or more elements, two or more compounds, an element and more than one compound, an element and one compound, all kinds of mixtures. The most common mixture you know is air because it's a mixture of several elements and compounds. Solutions like salt water are also mixtures. Here is a salt water solution, not the one you're familiar with. This is iron 3 nitrate solution, and you'll notice it absorbs light, so it looks kind of a yellowish brown. Here's another example of a mixture. Muddy water in a flood. Another, dirty, dusty air over the nation of Jordan. And here is one that you can actually see through, copper 2 sulfate solution. The copper 2 sulfate in the water absorbs light and looks blue. So you've now seen solids, liquids, and gases, and elements, compounds, and mixtures.